Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Aura, we got Aura here with us. Should you summon on the new Elizabeth? Aura, what's your answer?
Let's go ahead and make this video nice, sweet, and short. The answer is no. But there's no but to this character, okay? She is just a very not thought out character. Netmarble threw. Like, they just threw at us. I've been hearing, right? Like, give me your opinions on this. I've been hearing the whole free-to-play practice for this being, oh, it's a skippable unit, so this is good for free-to-play units. But is it really? Do you really think it's good for free-to-play units? Or free-to-play people, I should say.
You mean to summon or to skip? It's good for free-to-plays to skip.
To skip.
Well, okay, here's the thing.
To skip.
They always say, like the bigger YouTubers, they always say that, you know, oh, this is a good skip unit because they're not good in PvP, right? But, like, the units that ironically would help out the free-to-plays the most are probably the ones that would help them with PvE content, and this is supposed to be a PvE content unit, but she's seasonal?
Yeah, that's not even the end of it, bro. Her passive doesn't work in Demonic Beast. It doesn't work in, well, it obviously doesn't work in PvP. And as we already know, the only actual quote-unquote PvE activities to do in this game are Demonic Beast and Deathmatch, really. So then you think about it. This new Liz is red, so she can either be used in Crimson Demon or Original Demon. She's not going to be used in Original Demon because the Original Demon passive, I don't remember exactly which way it goes, but it's either you do less damage to goddesses or he does more damage to goddesses. I don't remember exactly which one that is.
I know it's less damage to him by 30%, but I think he also does more damage. I could be wrong though.
That's, well, yeah, you can't use her then. And then on the other end, Crimson Demon, there's already multiple teams for him. You can use literally any red unit that's a DPS and you'll be perfectly fine. So having her on the team isn't really benefiting anyone. But now I did try to think of a high note for this unit a while ago, and that was the people that don't have the shield hero unit, Kizuna. Because if you don't know, Kizuna does the exact same thing she does, but better, because she gets that passive. She gets that passive attack buff basically at all points in the game because she can always proc it multiple times. Her, on the other hand, it's not really crazy in terms of proccing, but it's kind of similar, I guess you can say. But the Kizuna is just better. So when people that don't have the Kizuna, I can see this being a good unit for them because maybe they're struggling on Original Demon because they think they need Kizuna when they really don't, because there's multiple different teams you can use. But that's probably the only good thing about this unit is if you don't have her.
So her passive is every time the hero uses a skill in PvE, increases the basic stats of allies by 5% up to 2 times, and for 2 turns increases the attack related stats of allies by 30% for 2 turns, which is really odd, like the way that's structured, but I mean, whatever. Her skill 1 is depletes ult gauge, single target, you know, that skill. And then she has a pierce AoE.
You also got to remember that deplete ult gauge is the worst one. It's not the good one. It's the one with the lesser multiplier. So that's fun.
Yep, and then her relic doesn't even work with her, so there's no point in talking about it.
Imagine. Like, they should have just made this wasn't this supposed to be Ragnarok Liz? Or is this still considered a Ragnarok Liz?
I don't think so. I mean, so they did Lost Vein as a Ragnarok unit, but so everybody thought she was going to be Ragnarok, but I guess they decided to change it last minute to a springtime seasonal unit.
Yeah, that's so random. Cause like it's still just weird. Cause like when you read Kizuna's passive, increases own skills. When she uses the skill, increases the skill's rank, remove debuffs, and it removes debuffs from allies. And if the hero deals damage, it'll rank up the. Wait, what the hell? Wait, this doesn't even feel right. In PvE, increases own skill ranks, and removes debuffs from allies if the hero deals damage to the enemy with a skill during the ally's turn.
Yeah,
but
she's
it's more or
just
less
infinitely
like,
better.
yeah, it's so weird. And then it's her holy relic that gives her the exact same passive that Liz has,
Do you know what I think
but
happened?
it's always enough time.
I think they were
What do you
trying
think?
to make like units for the goddess team. But then they thought, oh, Miles gonna be way too busted. Cause like, did you know that the new Ludo, his passive wasn't supposed to be just attack related stats. It was supposed to be all stats.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I think they
Man.
realized maybe that the team would be too busted. So they nerfed the new Ludo and then like, you know what? For this new Liz, just slap a PvE only.
I see what you mean there. Like, it really does feel like that. But when you think about it, they also canceled her from being able to be used in Demonic Beast battle. Putting her instead of the Green Liz or the Goddess Liz, whichever way you like to run that team for Needhog, she would have been infinitely better because you would have had a constant uptime of attack. And we already know Needhogger is a very tanky motherfucker. He's tanky as hell, and he does a lot of damage. So you want to clear those phases as fast as possible. And getting that 30% attack-related stat would help you do that. But since she doesn't work there, what's the point of the unit? There is no point. Zero.
Exactly.
You're not using her for original demon. You must be smoking something if you think you're going to use her. Crimson Demon, it doesn't matter. You can use whoever you want. If you want to throw her in, sure, she'll work. But then, on that end, right? What if you use her and Kazuna on the same team? Their passives will cancel each other out. You can't stack them. So you can't even like think of oh my god, big brain play. No, you can't even do that because they have the exact same buff. So you can't stack them. Because when she first got announced, I was thinking I was going to use Liz, Kazuna, and then Summer Deanne for Original Demon and see if that would work. But it doesn't. They don't share. Or they share the same buff, so it's just bad.
Yep. So overall, my say, yeah, this is definitely a skip. They might be thinking maybe they release some kind of extra content that she's good for later on, because they tend to screw people up like that. But I mean, I'm sure there'll be other seasonal banners she'll be on. You might get her eventually, and even then, if she is meant to be a unit for some unreleased content, I'm sure there's other team comps you can use. So
Probably.
yeah, that's gonna
There
do
is,
it for this video.
like, There's one thing though. With remember in Dev Notes how they were going to remove the Tower of Trials for different content? That could be what they're working for this new Liz. It's possible.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
that will
you're
be a
right, you're
PvE
right.
activity. And we already know goddesses and PvE are really good. So that might be something there. But it depends on what they make.
Yep. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Go check out Aura. Thanhanks, Aura, for being here.
No problem, my guy.
Y'all have a wonderful day.